Okay, and for our next speaker, another person that you all know, has made himself quite a name out here, Bingo. What more do you need to say? Just Bingo. My partner in crime on this event.
Aloha. What's up, Buzz? Okay, guys. This is a nice day to have everybody out. Thank you guys to all the candidates who came out today. There's a lot of you guys that we didn't hear speak yet down here, so right on, mahalo for coming. We've been battling with the DOE lately, and one thing that I've noticed, they love to ignore us, you guys. And the reason why they're ignoring us so well and they're getting away with it is because of all of the laws that's been set up over these past 20-30 years, especially like hard down laws. Legislation has made it so that judiciary branch cannot overstep the executive. So basically, if Josh Green or David Ige wants to make a law or they want to propose something, all they have to do is put it on a piece of paper, put it out there, and if nobody stops them, because I mean, really, who was paying attention to politics before this, right? Yeah, thank you. So nobody's paying attention to politics before this, so we're all just kind of catching up and getting new to this game, but they've been in it. And the more we allow them to control us, the more laws slip away, the less freedom we have, the less free will we have. And this election is so important. All of them are talking about concentration camps. All of them are talking about COVID scares and variants that don't exist. Like, we've all been out here for 2 years unmasked. We've all proven that we are the control group. We are the test subjects they don't want and they continue to ignore. But we don't ignore each other. And I hope everybody can hear me today with open ears and open hearts. Because what we need right now is a complete change. Guys, there's 18 candidates running for governor right now. There's 18 of you standing up for the people. And I appreciate you for standing. But there's 32 unopposed seats. There's 32 unopposed seats right now. And if we don't fill those seats, and we can't spread you guys around and use all of you, you guys are good people. We know you guys are here for that. But if we can't move the seats around and get the whole block laid down, Josh Green gets selected and we lose. We cannot afford that. We really cannot afford that, you guys. This is not about individual freedoms to run and what you guys want to do. It's about all of us. And if you guys are really running for the people, by the people, for the people, please hear what I'm saying. Please hear my heart. You guys see me out here for the last 2 years in their faces. I'm a private chef, you guys. I don't do legal documents for a living, but I taught myself because people needed help. Now, I'm just gonna ask you guys, this isn't my profession, this isn't my forte, but it's an uncomfortable situation that I've stepped into. Can you guys please at least have that agreement to come and have this uncomfortable conversation? Well, all you candidates, please come up to me and let's go have this conversation. Let's set it up, because there's a qualified candidate. Let's talk about that. What qualifies a governor? What do governors do? Governors look at the contracts. Contracts are basically bills, the laws that they put in. All of the paperwork is all contracts. Who knows how to fix the corruption within the contracts? Who knows how to fix the laws that are corrupt already and rewrite the corruption out of it? Can all of you honestly say that you can? If you can't, can you please come to me and talk to me? And can we spread you into someplace else? Because there is a qualified candidate that can do that. Governor candidate, yes. Understands contractual law. Understands how to take the corruption out of it. Now, if we can all just see that that is the problem, that is the root to all of the evil in Hawaii, and we can separate that root from Hawaii, we can audit. The front line is backing this candidate. We will all make sure that this happens in this together. And in the meantime, everybody else, if you guys can think about this, spread out. Spread out for now. Just for now. Because there's going to be about 200 empty seats after the audit's done. Because everyone will get arrested. Pick a seat. Pick any seat. Just please give that one seat to that qualified candidate so we can get this done. Because if we split the votes, Josh Green is selected and all of us lose. Not just you or whoever else these other 17 candidates are. All of us lose. This election is unlike any other election we will ever have. And this may be the last election we actually ever have. They will never ask for our opinion again. Ever. We already know that corporations are taking over. Corporations are taking over. Amazon is now running their own planes so they can deliver their own merchandise. Meanwhile, United, you can't fly without a mask, and there's all these regulations. Guys, they're taking over commerce. They're taking over trade. They're taking over everything. Corporations. The New World Order is being talked about by Josh Green and Blanjardi. Kai Kahel is talking about concentration camps, and let's go figure out how to build them here and put more because he's scared to run around. We can't afford this, you guys. Like I'm humbling myself right now to ask you to please hear me. Please hear my heart. And please come talk to me. And let's have this discussion between all of you candidates and figure out a better position. Who's going to stand next to Junior on that winning seat? And when you guys do that, and we can have that discussion and we can lay everybody out, guess what? We got 3 buses and 90 seats on them. And think about this. How many of your campaigns are fractured right now? Because how many of us are running around for 3 different candidates? We are all split. We're split in 2 or 3 divisions right now. I got calls for Nanakuli, sign waving, and Kahala at the same time. I can't split myself in 2. Can you? Right? But imagine that we didn't have to do that. Imagine that we all get on those buses together and we convoy out every weekend as one unified party, the People's Party. It's not about Republican, it's not about Democrat, it's about the people. If the people can come together and get on those buses and we convoy out every weekend, the people out there that aren't here today, they will look at us and they'll be like, who are those people? What are they doing over there? I want to go turn around and go buy me some food. I want to go see what those tents are all about. And then they can come and meet all of you, and all of us will back you 100% because you're sitting in the right seat. Please, guys, let's have this discussion. I'm sitting at this box, the poll box over here. In fact, public questions is available. You guys want to ask a candidate a question specifically or to all of them? There's a box over there sitting at the corner of the table. Come cook out with me and come write your questions and put it inside of that box. But I'm asking all of you governor candidates humbly, please come talk to me. And please come have this discussion. It's not about egos. It's not about self-interest right now. It's about all of us. And if you guys won't bring your egos down, or you guys won't realize that this isn't just about you and your campaign, it's about all of us. We all lose, guys. So let's get our act together. Let's get in this bottle together and let's paddle away from this system and flip this corruption. In fact, if you guys agree, like come stand with me. Like if you guys even agree, if there's candidates out there, like bring your butts up here. Let's go. If you guys are willing to come and stand and make this move, please come stand.
Right now. Come on, let's go.
Like if you guys see that this is that important, please come stand.
It is that important.
These are the people that have been fighting this fight, and we're asking you all humbly.
We will lose. We are on the front lines. All these people right here.
Come, you say it. I'm not talking for. Okay, so a split. I'm being told. Like, explain what a split is. When you split the votes, say we got a lot of good candidates, you guys. I'm not even playing that. Like, and I don't want to lose all of you good people. Like, none of us do. All of you are good people. But if we split the votes, meaning there's 2 great candidates and half and half vote for those 2 great candidates, guess who just won? Josh Green just won.
This is what changed.
Thank you, candidates. Thank you, governor candidates. Thank you, House candidates. Thank you, Congress candidates. This is what it's about.
of us.
Please come stand.
Everybody's like this.
United as one. United as one. One love, one heart.
Well, thank you. If you're sitting, we get where you're at. But at least these guys get it. And we're going to build that vow together. And we're going to go out there and we're going to go campaign on those buses together. And that's how this party goes. It's not about just one person right now. It's about everybody. And I'm not coming from a place of malice or out of anger. This isn't about that. This is bigger.
What is your position that you're telling these candidates all have a right to run? I get what you're saying, but what is your position to do this to these candidates? A lot of them are making a huge sacrifice.
Exactly, but imagine.
Now, a candidate needs to be a servant leader.
Exactly.
Somebody who shows up in the beginning, sets up, and breaks down. Okay, a candidate should be able to string a sentence together.
That's what we have now.
A candidate is a leader. Okay?
So
it's
the,
not just it's
the
not
standing
just about,
that we're doing
Can I finish
now
what I'm saying?
is to allow for the conversation to have the opportunity to have. There is no one individual up here that can say and know exactly what every seat looks like and should be. The candidates need to connect and communicate with the community and with each other.
I get that.
That is what we're standing for.
Unity!
That is what we're standing for.
I get that, right? But never in the history of Hawaii has the Republican Party had these many candidates. It's a good thing that people have choices.
If we have that many candidates in a losing party, what do we do?
But look how many people are standing. No, I know. Who's not standing? But these are candidates up here standing.
So you're explaining like they have sacrifice, and I understand the sacrifice that these people are taking, but this is like it's not just about the individual sacrifice right now. Can I finish? May I finish? It's not about the individual sacrifices right now or the individual freedom to run. It's about the people, because if this is not like any other election that we've ever had. This is not like any other election we've ever had. All the other elections led to another election. This one leads to the New World Order. And that's why we're standing up here, because there's candidates out there that don't understand this position. And it's all about the individual freedom and the individual goal for them, their own perspective. People who have came out and told them to their face, maybe this isn't the right move, out of loyalty and love, have been shunned.
That's interesting because, you know, the candidate I support has been on the front lines for the last 2 years. I'm sorry, but I have barely seen any other candidate.
What has he accomplished?
What do you mean, what is the accomplishment?
I'm saying what change has been made?
First of
And
all,
where is he at the DOE?
Stop.
okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Stop. That's not what this is about. Stop.
Not about that.
Sis,
Sis, no, Cheryl, please.
can I say something?
Yeah.
Can I say something, please?
Sure.
Okay. Gary's be standing up here with the...
Okay, you know what? This is not about dividing. This is about unity in the party for the people. This is not about who did what, when, where, why. This is about coming together with the people, for the people, by the people. This is not about who did what, when. It is about coming together, unifying the party, unifying the people, giving understanding, knowledge to do the right thing. When we can fill these seats up and we have power in these seats, we have mana. And this is what we're all about. This call was not to divide. They are already dividing us. We do not want division anymore or any longer. We do not want this. No longer.
I respect that. I'm not trying to say. All I'm trying to say.
Look, I didn't tell you this to divide. And
No.
I mean, this isn't what this is for. This dialogue right now can happen over there. What I'm asking is for unity in this of the People's Party, not just the Republican Party, the Democrat non-party, all of them. There's Democrat candidates that I've invited up here, and they've been gracious enough to show up. There's nonpartisan candidates. It's not about one party or one person. It's about the right feet in the right seat and the most qualified. And I don't even want to speak on that part. That's not why I'm here. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to just make sure that everybody understands what is being asked of them right now. Because right now, it's very hard to do what we gotta do. We're all being split and fractured in many different directions. We are also sacrificing for every other candidate out there. But if we don't figure out who's gonna be in the right seat and what qualifies them.
I respect the stand. What I don't like and what I distrust about the stand is that the candidate that I feel that is being targeted has not been addressed directly. There's just too much gossip. Hold on, let me finish. I let you speak.
You're targeting yourself
No,
right now.
I'm not targeting anything.
I can't have this dialogue
Okay.
anymore. We're gonna have to wrap this.
No, yeah,
part
that's
up.
fine. But you know what? I stand for unity. And to the young lady that asked, what has he accomplished? Look around. The majority of these people here came with AFC because Gary Cordery helped found it. Okay? Most of us here today is from that foundation. Now, he has a right to run just like as Kaline and every other candidate. Okay? Every candidate has a
Maybe
right.
Gary can play a better role in a better spot. That's just like what.
I don't know. For me, I think he'll be a great governor.
The point of it is, you guys heard what I had to say. I would just like to make this point to have everybody come together and figure it out. And if somebody feels targeted, maybe that somebody would like to come have a discussion and or come stand and have the discussion with everybody. If I'm the wrong one, then let's have that discussion.
Bingo didn't qualify anybody. He just asked for a simple conversation to discuss important facts and maybe to get together to decide who can be the right, not who wasn't qualified. For all of us to get together to decide who is qualified, so all of us have a voice.
Yes.
This temperament is not what he came up here for. Okay? There was no direction on any individual. It was an ideology. That's all it was of a simple conversation.
Yeah.
Okay. Can we continue with our event?
Okay, we're gonna continue on.
Hey, call my eye on that. Thank you everybody who did stand. Appreciate you.
Thank you, Bingo.
So we're going to try and continue with this event. Okay, Kaini, would you like to play some music and calm down the heartbeat here? You guys will all have a chance to ask the candidates yourself the questions that you want to ask.